back to Snail TV. Alright, so on the Hayabusa here, guys. I finally got the V-band on the exhaust. So this is actually the same as my other one. This is a 4-inch. So I've got a bit of pipe, and what I'm going to do is that there's going to be the start. Alright, but we're going to have to make a cone out of that. As you can see, it's a little bit different in size. So we have to actually cone it into the 3-inch. Well, yeah, we'll spread it out a little bit more than the 2.5, as you can see. So it's more like a 2 3/4 or whatever. And yeah, that's gonna have to cone that, and then we'll attach that to that, and then that other end will get welded to the exhaust like that. So yeah, let's get a couple of things happening now. Let's get on the grinder and let's cut that, and yeah, attach the exhaust. So then we actually got an exhaust. So that's what I'm sort of going for, something like that. All right, let's get to work. Alright guys, so we've got it just tacked on the actual V-band outlet. This is not 100% because it's not 100% in the middle. So we're just got to line everything up, and I think something like that looks real nice. Yeah, and as I said, out to that side, out to this side, I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm doing on both sides. I am thinking about just putting it on, just having it hang out the sides, both sides. I like just a, yeah, smaller exhaust, the me the better. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So let me know what you guys think. I just don't think, you put an exhaust down there and then you got to cover it all up because you're going to have passengers on here. So I think if we just get it out, then yeah, it'll be better in that way, sort of thing. So I'll weld this up now, and yeah, we'll go from there. Let's do it. Alright guys, yeah, exhaust. What do you think? So it's just pretty much dumping out. All I was thinking was doing a little safety cross in the end, just so it looks like it's a bit more meaner. But I'm liking it. The cone turned out alright. Splits in nicely. It's not 100% equal both sides, only because the turbo just runs off a tad. That's only because of the rear housing is obviously different to the front housing. So I got it as best as I could, and I'm real happy with that. But yeah, I'm really liking that. So I've got it tacked up at the moment. I really want some input. I'll see what you guys think. But yeah, I like it. As I said, when you're actually on it, like so I'm on it now. The exhaust is nowhere near me. I'm not going to smell those fumes. They're pumping out that way, and also they're not near my feet. So as I said, the only other option was to obviously run it down, and I could do a full exhaust, but then I'm going to have to do some some extreme heat wrapping sort of thing. But in that case, I'm still going to wrap it obviously, but I just don't need to do so much there. But I like it. See what you guys think. So I've only got it tacked up at the moment. So yeah, exhaust may be done if I just weld it all up, that's all. Alright, let me know about that. Got some more stuff in today as well. So today's been an absolute awesome day. Yeah, couldn't be any happier. So obviously some pumps, Raceworks pumps, 2 044s. Obviously it's going to have some dash outs on either side. I've just got to get some fittings for both sides. Now we've got to find a nice suitable place to take this bigger inlet side. So all I'm thinking is something like that. That's almost how I've got it like in the boat. And then obviously they're got to go to there. So I've got to have some dash 8s. That's what they are, going in there, and then they can the lines can go back to the fuel rail. So got to get some fuel line for that as well, some fittings, but we'll make sure we will get that on there. I'll yeah, put some nut certs there. That's some pretty heavy gauge steel there. That should be fine. I'll have a look over. I'll see where else anything else could go, but I'm liking that. The only other option is obviously to do it on the actual tank. We'll see. I'll see what we feel like. Alright peeps, as you can see, all working. Needs a clean. Yeah, all set up on the ECU. Just got to calibrate a couple other things. The oil pressure sensor's a little bit out, so just gonna have to have a look at that a bit later. And obviously definitely need the wideband on there. He just quickly adjusts it to the manifold pressure, just to see what's better on that. We got it pretty smooth, got it to run real nice. Couple of the pops there as well, only because the fan's coming on, so it's the voltage coming down obviously. Yeah, have everything worked up. I had the VTEC and the thermofan switched on around the wrong way. That's my bad. So the VTEC was trying to come on at idle, so that was a couple of little riddies. But yeah, everything's looking pretty sweet. So next thing, obviously in this thing, I'm waiting for the wideband so we can cut it out, so just to make sure it's going to work. Then after that, obviously I need to do a design on the front and get that painted, and also tomorrow night we are doing the drive shaft, so got to go for a mate of mine, and yeah, he's gonna start doing some lathe work. He's going to start doing some lathe work on that, and yeah, we can actually finally get this thing to actually happen. So pretty excited about that. Yeah, so I'm really happy. So we've got it idle. It's not as loud as I thought, so that's a good thing. Actually starts up real nice, easy. Fans work, water pumps work, everything works. So so super stoked. So as you did see, I did actually have it running once before, but it was not running nice. So the just wasn't on TDC, just all out all over the place. So yeah, it's running correctly. TDC is correct, and a couple other things there. Everything's all good, so I'm really happy with it. So yeah, as I said, just waiting on a couple of things, and we'll be back onto the boat. Alright, so yeah, obviously as you can see, boat is running, so I'm so stoked. I can't thank Nathaniel from Fuel Tech enough. He's been on phone for about an hour and a half there, all up. And we've got everything so far so good. As I said, we've got to go through a couple of settings there, and also like the VTEC and all that ain't all done. We just got to make sure all that's working. Thermofans turns on, fuel pump turns on, water pumps turns on. So everything so far so good. It starts, idles. As I said, it's just not tuned yet, only because I do need the wideband. Once I get the CAN wideband, get that installed, and then it can be self-tuning. So we just pretty much just, yeah, put the basics in there and away it goes. So yeah, we'll get that hopefully this week. I'm just hoping so I can get it done, and I really want to start getting the front of it all done and repainted there. I've got some nice little stencils that my mate is starting to get drawn up at the moment. So thanks very much to him, Steve, there. So thanks, mate. So that's all happening at the moment as well. I'm really happy with all the progress so far with the boat. And also we are going and getting the drive shaft done. Well, just some of it playing with tomorrow hopefully as well. So yeah, all in all, great day. We've got a few things done. So yeah, so obviously guys, thanks very much for liking and subscribing. If you haven't, please do so. The boat will be out very soon, so go tell your friends, go tell everyone. Everyone's looking forward to this thing ripping out on the river. So river, seawater, doesn't really matter where this thing goes because it is actually a closed loop system, so it actually has onboard water radiator, so I don't actually suck up any water like a normal jet ski or a Sea-Doo. So yeah, so it will be out very soon. As I said, this week is actually just pretty much trying to dedicate it to this thing. I'll get it all working, and so far so good. As I said, I'm on second day on it. I've spent probably 3 hours with wiring it up, probably about 4 hours about wiring it up, doing the dash, you know, that sort of stuff. So all in all, pretty good. It's actually now running, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, obviously again, thanks very much guys, and obviously if you haven't, please go like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. See you peeps.